All right, so I'm not new to this group of individuals in this room. I believe I know many of you for the last over 10 years or more. I want to say thank you for having me this evening. My name is Maricela Mari de Leon. That is how my name will reflect in the ballot in March and in November. I am running for Hidalgo County District Clerk. I am from Edinburg, Texas. Born and raised I was born in Edinburg, raised in San Carlos, and I am very passionate of where I come from. I'm passionate about the issues that are important to each and every one of you. I've been an advocate for many, and a little bit about myself is I'm also a mom. I'm a mother. I have a son, an 8-year-old son. But part of my journey in my whole life, I've been involved in public service since I was 19 years old. I started working for then former Chairman Aaron Peña, who is now serving on the Justice on the 13th Court of Appeals. I also worked for in the judicial court systems with Judge Jaime Tijerina, now serving as chief on the 13th Court of Appeals. Worked with former Judge, now Justice Ismael Fonseca, now serving on the 13th Court of Appeals. I currently serve as the Chief Special Advisor for Member Francis. He serves on the State Board of Education for District 2. That is a 14-county district. And Ms. Churchill, I think you've been talking to all the wrong people. You need to be speaking to me on those issues, especially on Blue Bonnet. We did a lot of exploration on that about a year ago. And so I've been directly involved with conversations that impact community, okay? I am someone who is very intentional in what I do. I love the people who live in the community like you all. You have issues that are so important that need to be addressed, and it requires someone who has that confidence and the eagerness to be able to deliver that, but not just in a delivery that is going to be delivered and thrown at a wall and nothing be done. There's a way to address an issue and a topic, especially when the topic is complex and not a lot of people may agree with it. I am a certified mediator. I am a family law mediator. I am a certified public manager. I have my own business. I do campaign and business management. I've been doing that since I was 19 years old. I learned working for House District 40. I worked there for a very long time. I was there as chief of staff. Started as an intern, as an aide, worked my way up to chief of staff, chief committee clerk, everything on technology I know. I focus on education policy and more than anything, electing good people into office. I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. I know many of you know me. I've been a part of the party for quite some time as well. But why am I running for district clerk? I'm running for district clerk because I served as a court coordinator. And I know what it's like to be being a Republican office in a predominantly Democratic stronghold, all right? And so my experiences in the courtroom where there should be no bias. People should walk into a courtroom getting fairness, no favoritism. And if you talked with any attorney who practices in Hidalgo County, you will hear them say, Mari ran a very strict court. Mari did not let anything that was inappropriate happen. I would at times had to enforce rule and standard, and at times cite the canon law to attorneys who should know better, all right? Our courtroom was also not an electioneering site. So I had to do a lot of stuff to maintain the integrity of the court. And it's with that level of intensity that I wish to do for the district clerk's office, because it's required and it's necessary. The district clerk office is supposed to work with all the judicial district clerks in Hidalgo, courts in Hidalgo County, making sure and facilitating record keeping and documentations of any court files and records that are submitted to them. They also are responsible for the finances, all court fees, jury fees, anything that happens within a court system, trial. So you have to I have all of that familiarity. I saw it firsthand, not just one time, but I saw it twice. And I feel as though the many issues that we faced as a court could have easily been resolved if there were better systems and practices from the district clerk's office. More so to save attorneys time and money, to save litigants, even pro se litigants, time and money, because they have to take time from work, time from home, family, other obligations, to come and serve, to be told, guess what, we didn't receive this document. And because they have to follow rules of civil procedure, sometimes those individuals had to go back for another reset every 2 weeks or 30 days. And so I really value time. And I feel as though at the district clerk's office, I'm able to put everything that I've collectively have learned over the years and implement a new system, not just for efficiency of record keeping and courts are able to be efficient and functioning at high capacity, but also to reinforce to their staff that their work matters, that they matter, and that it's my responsibility to make sure that they're productive. Because most of the time it comes down to productivity, right? If they're not being productive, if they don't feel welcome, if they don't feel like there's a sense of community or family in their office setting, I wanted to make sure that I can provide that. There's been some people who have been reaching out to me and saying they're excited for what's to come in November. And so I'm excited to be able to do that, to be able to be their voice and their advocate for everybody. I appreciate the McAllen Tea Party for allowing me to be here today and share with you all a little bit of what I've been doing, where I am, what I want to do. I know and recognize this will not be an easy campaign, but I know in winning campaigns it requires to showing up. And I can tell you what you can do for me that'd be so free. And that's making sure you tell people to go vote down the ballot this March. I really need for you to do that.
I have a question.
So the district clerk actually serves on the election board. The election board works with the county commissioners, the ballot board, if you want to call it that. They make those decisions with when elections will happen, how many sites will there be. They work with the parties. They play an important, crucial role. Most people think that are just the record keepers, but there's other things that the district clerk.
But you don't run the election.
I don't run the election, no.
That's what I need you to
Yeah, we don't. I don't run the elections. I don't. The district clerk's office shouldn't either.
Right.
I know that we're responsible for our jury panels. I think that it's important for us to educate and bring awareness of the importance of being involved in a jury. And I also think that there's better ways to do those types of engagement. And if I become elected as district clerk, I want to make sure that we invite leaders within the community to share the importance of the importance of the role of a juror in the court setting. And so I don't think that's really happened before, but that's true community engagement at a government capacity. And I think that I'd be really been able to voice that with everybody. I don't know if,
Do you have a primary opponent?
no, I do not. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you.
And we're ready.
Yes.